of everything.
This is Jerry, LoveRacing.com. I'm standing here with give us your name, sir.
They call me Roy Allen, but in the Navy they call me Allen.
Mr. Allen.
Well, Allen, yeah.
So I walked into this place and I have this CB hat on, and you looked over and gave me a thumbs up, and then I saw your wife with a CB coat on, and I went, okay, we can get along in this place. Anyway, so you were in the CBs in what year?
From late 1954 to 1960, right up just.
So you put in more than 4 years then.
I put in almost 5 years.
Good for you. I put in 4 and I was out.
Well, I extended 1 year to apply for nuclear reactor school, and I lost my damned ID card, and it went my 4-0 record, so I couldn't finish applying. So I said, "The hell with it! I'm going to get out," because they gave me a captain's bath for losing my ID card. When they rousted me out at 2 o'clock in the morning to sandbag behind the galley because they had a thunderstorm and they were about to lose all their meat and stuff in the refrigeration units.
So tell us about that when you landed in the Philippines.
Well, when I ended up in the Philippines, and the first night that I went out on watch, the first class, it was
Liz,
I believe he was
do you have a pen?
I'm videoing.
Anyway,
Are you taking a picture?
he said,
I'm videoing. Interview.
He's
when I mustered for the watch, he said, "Son, how many cigarettes you got?" And I thought, "Oh God, here goes. He's really going to chew me out for smoking." But he didn't. He said, "You go back to your." I told him. I said, "Well, I got about a half a pack." He said, "You go back to your hut and you get some cigarettes, and then you get back up here. I want you back up here in 2 minutes." Okay. So I went and I got 2 more packs or 3, I don't know. Came back, showed him to him, said, "Okay, let's go." So they throw me in a Jeep and they haul me 29 miles out into the jungle. And they give me an M1 carbine and 3 rounds of ammunition to watch all this equipment that they got out there. They were doing an ammunition dump, and they were putting in a big fence around it and putting in an underground bunker for ammunition. So after the guy left and I couldn't see the lights anymore, I said, "Well, I'm just out here. It's pitch black. I'm going to get up on top of this D4 and I'm going to sit here." So I got up on the D4 and I sat there. It wasn't too long. "Hey, Joe, you got cigarette?" "Yes, I got cigarettes. Advance and be recognized." And this communist huck come up, and I gave him a pack or 2 packs. I don't remember. It wasn't too long. About 12 of them lit up over the edge of the jungle. And they got me in there with 3 rounds of ammunition and M1 carbine to watch all that stuff. And it's just pitch black. You couldn't see what.
Face in front of your hand in front of your face.
No, yeah. You couldn't.
On a D what? A D4?
D4.
Oh God, Vietnam, we stepped up to D8s.
Yeah. Bye. Tomorrow. We'll have a good time.
So tell us about your adventure in the chow hall when you went in. I mean, this was in the Philippines. You were lost. You were how old? You were how old?
I was barely 18.
18 years old, and they shipped you to the Philippines?
Yeah.
And you didn't think you were going to get to eat?
I thought I was going to Korea.
Korea. And you're in the
And they
Philippines.
shipped me to the Philippines. And I walked into the chow hall, and I thought, my God, I have gone to heaven.
In a CB chow hall?
Chow line. And the guy says, "Well, what steak would you like?" "Really?" "Yes." I said, how about that steak over there? Okay, what eggs? Well, how about there's 2 eggs over there? This was at breakfast, the first morning I'm there. Well, can I have those pancakes? Yeah, you can have those pancakes. And that's the way it was.
In the Seabees.
That chow hall was open 24 hours around the clock. And you could go in and you could tell the cooks what you wanted. And you got it.
Was this a combat zone?
No, this was in the Philippines.
Philippines.
This was at Subic Bay in the Philippines.
Subic Bay.
Up on the hill. Up on the hill at what they call the Green Hut area.
Really?
I couldn't believe it, but that's the way it was there. Now, when I got to Okinawa and they were over there, it was fried banana sandwiches and junk.
Got a baby on the way.
Give us your name again, sir.
It's Roy Allen.
Roy Allen.
Yes.
Congratulations on being a Navy Seabee.
Well, when I got out of boot camp, they said, what would you like to be? I said, well, I think I'd like to be a diesel mechanic. I said, this is when they were making assignments for where you're going to go. I said, fine, we got the perfect thing for you. We're going to send you out to California to diesel mechanic school.
In Port Hueneme.
That's what I want to do. I got out there to Hueneme and they said, uh-oh, no, mechanic school is full for 18 months. We're not going to let you sit there for 18 months. We're going to make a plumber out of you. So I ended up going to UT school.
Yeah. I did the same thing in Davisville. I went to builder school, I went to UT school, went to all them other schools, ended up in Gulfport because I was rated a mechanic. So by the time they shipped me down to Gulfport and we opened Gulfport, Mississippi, then I got to go to the civilian school and work on the equipment because they didn't have nothing else for me to do. That'd keep you out of trouble. You picked up enough cigarette butts.
I really never had to do this.
Oh, I did.
Oh, when I was in the Philippines, I worked on the galley, and there was 2 of us, UT strikers that went up there, UTCNs. So the first class, his name was Jack Britton, and he said, I've only got use for one guy. So I'm going to teach you guys what I need you to do, and we'll have a test. And the guy that passes the test is the guy I'm going to keep, and the other guy is going to have to go someplace else. Well, I passed the test. I worked on him, and what it was silver soldered with copper refrigeration lines together, and I could get them. I put in probably 20,000 fittings and joints in that refrigeration system. I only had one leak. We got ready to check it. Well, we got done early, and then he sent me back down to camp maintenance. And I thought that was pretty good because I could get all the reconstituted milk and stuff. I was right there in the chow hall. That was great. So one day, the first class in charge of that unit that was taking care of the maintenance on the galleys, he said, come here, I got a job for you. And I thought, uh-oh, here we go. What'd I do? So he takes me right down the hill about 25 feet, and here's the EM club. Here's 2 big old refrigerators. Those Carrier refrigerators and systems that they had. And he said, I'm going to let you take care of these refrigerators. I want to assign you to take care of these. You make sure that them damn things run.
Because we got to keep the beer cold.
And that's exactly what it was. Every morning, about 10 o'clock, here come in a semi from Manila with a load of San Miguel. I had to have the San Miguel with ice crystals in it at 4:30 because, as you know, San Miguel isn't worth a damn unless it's got ice crystals in it.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. This is JerryLoveRacing.com. CBs to CBs.
Oh, yes.